Elise,
Yes.
how are you feeling?
I am feeling fucking great. Great, splendid. Any word that's positive, you could say it, and that's how I feel.
What was the game plan coming into the fight? I mean, you.
You tell me. What do you think?
I,
Kick her in the leg, stay standing, hit her hard, don't let her take me down. And it went exactly like that for 15 minutes. It was great.
with that being said, how did you feel about your performance?
I know that I probably could have finished. I definitely had some probably people standing up at the edge of their seats a few times in those rounds. You want to do your best and you want to be entertaining. So I think I was entertaining. Next time I'll work a little bit harder for that finish, but I came really close, really close.
Can you talk about the craziness of getting married during basically fight week and preparing for a UFC fight while planning a wedding and getting married? I mean, how insane was that?
It was the craziest thing I've ever done, and there was so much contrast with finding a wedding dress, doing a wedding fitting or a dress fitting, and then getting my lips split during camp and going to urgent care for stitches, to then trying on shoes, to then talking about flowers and color themes and everything else, to then talking about fighting Jessica Penne. I mean, it was the largest contrast I think I've ever had in my entire life. We have the reel, we haven't said it yet, but I look fucking fire from the wedding. And I pretty much had to turn it off the moment we get on the plane. So the wedding was Saturday. We unpacked from the hotel Sunday, recovered, packed on Monday, and then we were out in Vegas Tuesday. So not much of a honeymoon, but it was great. It was flawless, but I would never do it again. So I'm getting married once and calling it a day.
How in the hell do you be a wife, get married, but in the back of your head, like you're getting into a fist fight against a veteran, like a tough veteran.
Yeah. No, again, craziest shit I've ever done. Easily. Easily the craziest thing. And I have the best partner. Dana is amazing. And we had the venue planned well before we knew about the fight. So it was something where my coach called me and was like, hey, so they want you to fight on the 12th. And I go, well, I'm getting married on the 12th, so that's not happening. And then they said, okay, so you can do it the week after. I was like, Dane, what do you think? She goes, anything you need, we'll make sure that we handle it. So it was amazing. But if I ever have to talk about what color votives, and if you don't know what a votive is, it's a small candle. Yeah, no, I didn't know either. It's a small candle, gold, silver, clear. That was happening 2 weeks ago. That's what I was talking about as I'm getting ready for Jessica Penne. So, yeah, it was crazy, but I have a great partner, and it was a hell of an experience. So, obviously, on cloud nine, ready to plan a killer honeymoon, that's for sure.
It looks like you won't have a lot of bumps and bruises for the selfie pics, right?
No. I don't. I hit hard and I don't get hit. That's the goal there.
When would you like to return? Obviously, you're going to take some time off. You're going to go have a honeymoon, have some fun. What's the perfect kind of return?
Every time I always say I'm going to take time off. And then the only time I took time off was because I had surgery and I had to take time off. So I love this. This is the greatest thing that I've ever been able to do. And I love the UFC. And so if they tell me, hey, fight again in a week, I'll say, hey, Dane, looks like we're pushing off this honeymoon a little bit longer. But it'll be a few months. Probably whenever they come back and they say, hey, we got a date, we'll talk with our coaches. But I'm feeling fantastic from this fight. I'll be able to turn around and get right to training camp as soon as they want me to jump back in.
How tough was it being on the sidelines recovering from a surgery and kind of just watching people fight?
Yeah, I mean, that was in itself, that was something. I ended up having COVID fighting Loopy, and that's how I tore that ligament in my elbow. The recovery was fairly quick. Believe it or not, I ran 50 miles without knowing that it was broken. Yeah. I got the MRI thinking that they were going to give me an all clear, and it was like, no, completely ripped from the bone. So recovery was fine. Ended up really being able to work on my cardio and make sure that I'm in the best shape that I can going into this fight. So not looking to do it again, but it was all good.
And finally for me, what's it going to take to get an atomweight division in the UFC?
I don't know. You tell me. I would love an atomweight division. Obviously, I can do well in strawweight as well. But if Dana says that he wants an atomweight, you got somebody right here that's happy to oblige. So, yeah, we'll see. I mean, keep dreaming. Cross my fingers.
Is it just gonna take everyone just kind of bitching and complaining like, bring in this division like? Yeah. I mean, if you like watching strawweight, atomweight is going to be twice as fast and just as good. So I think that there are divisions that are a little bit heavier in the female divisions that probably aren't as exciting. I don't think you're going to get that with atomweight, but well, I'm not the boss, so I'll do what I'm told. Congrats and enjoy your honeymoon.
Thank you.
There's so many crazy things to plan on the wedding. When they gave you the Vegas date, you could have just came here and did one of the drive-thrus and just been done with it.
It would be the easiest and quickest divorce ever. Quickest divorce. No, I honestly, for a split second, when I heard it was the 12th, and Dana, sorry, but for a split second I was like, what if we moved it? And then I was like, we already did the deposit. We already planned so much. We can't do that. So very excited how it worked out, but yeah.
Did you actually say those words, or did you know not even to say move?
It was a quick 3 seconds in my head, and then I was like, no, I can't do that. No, absolutely not. And my coach wouldn't let me do that either. So I have people looking out for me, but she was extremely supportive and took on a little bit more as we're getting ready for this.
Are you guys going home right away, or are you going to stick around in Vegas and enjoy Vegas for a little bit?
So we've never stuck around in Vegas, and we got a hotel room at the Fontainebleau, and we're going to have a nice night. Sunday evening? Obviously, we're going to start drinking today, but we're going to have a day. We're going to have a day to enjoy it, to settle, because like I said, we literally recovered from Friday, Saturday, packed, and was on a plane on Tuesday. So it was crazy. It'll be a great time to just watch the highlights that I made and enjoy a beer.
That's awesome. Did you drink on the wedding night, or did you?
Yes.
All right.
No. So it was okay. So we talked a lot about it because you only get married once.
Yeah.
Weight isn't normally an issue for me, and I don't like drinking very often to begin with, but you only get married once, right? So my coach is like, listen, Friday, Saturday, hall pass. Sunday, we start back again. So Sunday was a recovery day. I think I had maybe a sip of a mimosa, and then we were back on it. So, yeah, we partied hard. I hit some splits. For real. If there's a video, maybe we'll tag you guys in it.
If there's video, you got to prove it.
Anytime I start drinking a little bit, I get into splits. And, again, you only get married once. You can't not do splits. So I was, the last 2 songs, did 15 of them. It was insane.
Has that always been a thing, doing the splits when you drinks?
I don't dance very often. I don't dance very well. So my entertainment is being able to do a split. It's like a party trick. So yes.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I guess last one, and we're just doing wedding talk. Did you have cake at least?
Yeah. No. Listen. Hall pass means hall pass. I drank as much as I wanted. I ate as much as I wanted. We made sure that the fight camp was not detract from all the wedding things, or to the best of our ability. But come Friday, Saturday, we enjoyed it, and it was amazing. It was a beautiful ceremony, and again, I didn't want to post any videos or photos of it because I'm like, I got to get in the cage and beat somebody up for a week, so I postponed that. But yeah, we went all in. It's go big or go home, and that's what we did for the wedding, and that's what we did for the fight.
Well, it all paid off. Congrats on the wedding, and congrats on the victory.
Thank you.